Witam was serdecznie. Okej, śmigamy dalej.
Take a seat.
Pierwszy do walki, pierwszy do trumny.
This won't take long.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
Uff.
It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding?
Dobrze.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
Come on, Emma. You know as well as I do how tough this job is.
That's exactly my point. When it comes to deciding who earns a ranger's badge, I will not compromise.
Let's move on. I asked the other rangers to share their opinions of you. And there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him.
Szanuję.
I can understand that. He can be uncompromising, but he looks after his people.
Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you met an informant who asked for your help, but you talked him out of it. Helping people with their problems is what we do. That doesn't stop because you're on an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
Ludzie cierpią, nie można było ich zawieść. No ta.
Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
Bardzo nie chciał wrócić za kratki, no.
I reckon he figures he spent enough time there already. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If you have questions before you head out, ask the Marshal.
Dobra. Kurde, bym ciebie chciał jeszcze szybko zmienić. Ja go chyba zmienię. A to jest Arctur 2. My musimy do... Sol. Nie, przy Sol, to jest Ziemia Sol. Alpha Centauri. I tu i do... Loże. Bo ja nie chcę z tym chłopem łazić, on mnie denerwuje jakoś. Jakieś takie
Public
wymuszone...
face of the United States.
Dobre rzeczy muszę mu akurat tam mówić.
Hey, I've been, you know.
Chcę z tobą iść, okej.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably reduced.
The lodge feels I'm at your side.
Dobra. On chciał jeszcze rozmawiać, nie?
Those Starborn aren't gonna stop us. All right, we need to talk. Right now. When I started traveling with you, you are a member of Constellation. I don't know what's going on. Against my better judgment, I'll bite. What do you
Jesteś
say for
wkurzony na
yourself?
mnie? Już się obraził.
That it still affects you? All of us have made mistakes. So please, just...
Dobra. I teraz lecimy. Tu.
Weapons high.
No, do górę! Dobrze. Okej, i jedziemy z koksem. Mamy cię. Hit.
Target in my sights.
Mamy ciebie. Dobrze, mamy ich. Jeszcze? Dobra, jeszcze jeden mi został.
First takes no prisoners.
Tak. Mamy cię. Wow. 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 To było coś. Weźmiemy sobie jeszcze te rzeczy, które ja... ja pierdziu. Części do statku. Ciebie jeszcze. No, to nie było takie łatwe. To nie było takie łatwe. Może jakieś części będą. Jeszcze ciebie. Dobra. A, jeszcze ty. Dobra, części do statku. Okej, otwórz mapę i tutaj schodzimy. Ulala. Ulala. Rocky. Blub. Spadaj w fabrykę, wyląduj przy fabryce mechów. Nic nie pisało, że mam ich niby załatwić, ale dobrze, załatwiłem ich. Pilotaż mam 7 z 30. To są zamki, tutaj to już mam ogarnięte, tutaj to już mam ogarnięte. Uzbrojeniem cząstkowym. Nie mam w ogóle tutaj cząstkowe. Mamy fabrykę mechów. No to otwieraj. O, jestem sam w ogóle bez przedupasa. Ta broń jest za dobra dla was. Nara. Weźmy sobie napoje.
distraction. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. The Council of Elders cares about anything but themselves. They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Okej. Nara. Chętnie amunicję wezmę. Kurde, panie. Okej, przeszliśmy. Ulala, tu coś się dzieje.
Cavalry was the greatest fighting force Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the first cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy. This means you.
Dobra. Ulala. Tutaj się dzieje. Idziemy dalej. Albo bardzo trudne. Jak to niby to się zmieści? Tu. Tutaj. To by tutaj by się zmieściło, ale na te dwa potem bym chyba nic nie miał. No wiem, że automatyczny tutaj umieszczenie jest to, ale potem... To tak i... Tak. Kurde, zrobiłem. Tylko po co? Tylko to tutaj było? Cholera jasna, ja nawet nie wiem, gdzie oni są. Kurde mole. No. Kurde, czym on tam strzela? Kurde. Dobrze, w końcu go mam. Wow. Jakimiś granatami tam rzucał. Następny poziom mamy. Dokładnie ten tam. Cholera jasna. Kurczę mole. Kurczę! Call of Duty! Przez to nie mogłem po prostu przejść też. Mam ciebie. Co to było? Ciebie mam. Ciebie mam. Okej, mam wszystkich. La, miszusiuś.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them. If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis. You fought because you had to, and you fought well. Don't apologize for that. More importantly, you survived. Most soldiers don't. I know, because I'm the one who led them to their death. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us, even when victory was within our grasp.
To i dlaczego wynajął pierwszą.
You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now. You won't have to. Not long after I started the first, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so he agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space.
A ty zaakceptowałeś kontrakt.
Sure I did. The money was good, but the payback was the real reward. If I could avenge my men, make some credits, and eventually expose a member of the council, well, that, my friend, is my definition of justice.
Wystarczy na to, by żyć. Aresztuję cię.
Don't bother. I'm gonna make this easy for you, deputy.
Zabiję się?
I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, deputy.
Zabiję się. Nie, on mnie zmusił do zabicia jego. 12 koła. To się wiatr. No proszę. Udać się do Hope. Ale okej, no to na tym zakończymy tutaj ten odcinek. Była walka. I to była mocna walka tutaj. Ale przetrwałem. No to na tym zakończę. Trzymajcie się. I do zobaczenia.